Hey, welcome. So this video is going to be my quick comparison of the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm by Nars versus the Glossier Generation G lipstick, which I friggin' love. I was watching this video by Emily Noel and she was trying on the Nars Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm and she loved them. She said they were super plush, super like hydrating but looks matte, and she said they were basically, in her opinion, like a better version of the Generation G, or like similar to the Generation G but more hydrating, I think was something that she definitely honed in on. Anyways, I was basically convinced by that quick comparison to the Generation G lipstick to go ahead and try one, because the Generation G lipstick is probably my favorite lipstick right now. For reference, I have a few shades, and in this video I'm comparing Cake with Unrestricted. They're not similar at all. Cake is like a light peachy beige. Oh, it's what I have on right now. Whereas Unrestricted is described as a pink nude. It is definitely a pretty nude and not that noticeable color on me. It's much cooler. And the Generation G lipstick retails for $18, whereas the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm retails for $24, which is not a crazy price, but obviously a bit more expensive. Whoops, I misspoke. It is actually $28, so a whole $10 more. I don't like the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm, and this will be very preferential based on like what you like, and this can vary widely because I have heard rave reviews about this lip product. I have no doubt that I would have tried this. Like there's no universe in which I wouldn't have gotten around to trying this, because a lot of people who like it are like, oh, this is like the Generation G but better. I disagree, but you know, to each their own. Okay, so some of the differences. The Generation G has a really strong rosy scent. It is like a little sickeningly strong. For some reason, I really like this scent, and I am so glad that I do, because it's so strong and I love it, but I can see other people really not liking it. The Tinted Lip Balm from Nars, by comparison, just has like a soft, sweet scent, but it's not on, like, the Generation G is here, and then the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm is like a normal level of scentedness. There is the price difference. The packaging is much nicer on the Nars product. It has like a nice beautiful metal encasing, and I like the square shape, but most importantly the Glossier tube is like kind of bad. The packaging is like, I like it. It's the Glossier vibe, but the inside of the cap, the product like doesn't line up, or the product like hits the inside of the cap, so if you don't swirl the product back down, it'll just get like all mushed up inside there very easily, and I hate it, and that's my one gripe about that product. I tried both of these on, and when I swatched them on this day, I picked a day where I had particularly dry lips and super flaky, just so you could see how they like kind of perform over them. And for me, the Glossier Generation G is the perfect amount of like pigment and texture, and I love the soft matte look. I like how it looks, like not like a stark, super makeup-y, lipsticky look. That was not a very good description, but it just looks kind of worn in and a little bit blotted, but is also bold at the same time. I love the like rather stiff texture, where like you can swipe on one kind of sheer layer, or you could really smear the product on for a bit more of a bolder look. But I really do like stiff lip bullets, so that is a personal preference, and the Generation G is more of a like stiffer formula, and it just is that perfect level of like looks matte but doesn't dry my lips out. In fact, there's like a slight slight bit of moisturizing. I wouldn't call it like anything like a lip balm by any means, but it just feels nice on my lips, and it feels thin, but I do know that there's product there. It stays like relatively put. It doesn't really smear outside. There's like, I don't want to say tackiness, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna slip slide around. But I only mentioned this in contrast to the Nars lip balm, which like texturally I really don't like. It has this like, it kind of feels like a cream to powder formula, but like in a lip product. It feels very slippy. It feels kind of thin, but also plush at the same time. It just like has a lot of movement to it. It just feels really like dusty and dry on my lips. It has zero moisture to me. It kind of feels like, I feel like a lot of Asian beauty lip products had a lot of like powder kiss matte formulas, which were just very dry. And it looked dry, but also like blotted and cute. And this to me is kind of reminiscent of that, but just the product comes out kind of thicker and feels plush on the lips, and there's kind of like a distinct layer of it. And I think because of that, it gives the illusion of having something there protecting your lips. But for me, I feel like it looks dry. The formula emphasizes my dry patches more. I don't like how it like lays over, and I don't like how it can kind of move around. I felt like the color was a little bit patchier on me, and maybe this was like a poor color choice. It's really, really close to the color of my natural lip, the Unrestricted, so I guess it doesn't like, it has less wiggle room in terms of whether it's able to like cover up my lips nicely, but that doesn't really make sense. I kind of just think the formula isn't really for me. This is super like harsh and critical, I suppose, but yeah, it just feels like kind of weird, and I don't like how it feels on my lips, and it definitely feels and looks drier to me, and it has just like this thick dusty feeling, and I don't like how it moves around. A lot of the things that I like about the Glossier Generation G, this one does not have. The only thing they kind of have in common is that like soft blotted look. And those are my 2 cents. So thanks for watching. I'd actually really like to hear your opinions. I have heard a lot of good things about this, and if you like it, I'm so glad for you. It is like a beautiful product in terms of its color and packaging. It just, the formula doesn't jive with me. That's all. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. And I hope this helped, and thank you for watching.